A big verdict from the Supreme Court today on the power of the governors and, more importantly, the standoff we've seen in several states, including Tamil Nadu, of the standoff between the state government and the governor over certain bills. We're being joined by Senior Advocate Rakesh Dwivedi on this matter. Sir, first of all, if you could give us a sense of what has the court said about the governor's delays, about this about these pending bills.
See, actually, the court has wrapped the governor, not on the knuckles, but right on the face, because the court has held that the governor acted mala fide in keeping the 10 bills for a very, very long time. One. Two, for not considering the judgment of this honorable court in the state of Punjab matter, which had been delivered before. And third, it referred to other facts and held that governor acted mala fide. And it proceeded to exercise powers under Article 142 of the Constitution to declare that all the 10 bills which had been referred to the president will be deemed to have been granted assent of the governor. So this is a exercise of power for the first time. Further, the court goes on to say, lay down a time schedule so that in future the governors of the different states, they keep in mind this judgment. These reports are coming very frequently from various states that the bills and orders passed by the government and the houses of legislature are kept pending for a very long time. So they have declared a time schedule that governors must pass orders within a period of 1 month to 3 months, depending upon the nature of the bills. So therefore, a timeline has been fixed, which should generally be followed. Now, that will ensure that in no governor of any state will pigeonhole the bills which are passed by the state legislatures. They have also declared that there is no such thing as pocket veto, because very curiously...
That is one thing. That is what we wanted to get a little bit of more clarity on, sir. The issue of pocket veto, because we've seen this question come up in multiple states, apart from Tamil Nadu, we saw in Karnataka, in West Bengal, in Kerala, even a few years ago in Rajasthan and Punjab, that governors have kept bills pending and said, well, we are withholding a thing. So what does this really mean? What does this pocket veto mean, and what has the court said about this?
So if you just keep the bill in your shelf and don't pass orders, that is pigeonholing, delaying the matter, not allowing the bill to become a law. Because the bill can become a law only when governor assents. As far as pocket veto is concerned, what happened in Tamil Nadu when the 10 bill came, the governor passed an order saying, I withhold the bill. So under the Article 200 proviso, if the governor decides to withhold the bill, then he must send back the bills to the House with a message. That is the law already laid down in state of Punjab matter. Now, so this withholding the bill, not sending back to the House, no message being sent, and doing nothing and just sending the files back saying that I have withheld. Now that is called pocket veto, which means that I have vetoed the bill and I kept my pocket, so I am a super legislature now. So the court has held that you are not a super legislature, and you are simply a governor who holds a high office, and therefore you are simply being the head of the state, an advisor, a friend to the House and the government. You have bound to act on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers always, barring some exceptional situation.
What does this mean? What does this mean now for other states where such situations have occurred? What does this mean from a larger perspective? Because today's judgment was for the Tamil Nadu governor, and the court has said that these 10 pending bills will now be deemed to be have been assented to. What does this really mean for other states, for the law and politics in other states?
Yes, so the governors of every state, they are bound by the same constitutional provisions. So therefore, this judgment will apply across the board to all states and to all governors. So it lays down very salutary principles in how to exercise powers under Article 200 of the Constitution with respect to the bills which are passed by the houses of legislature. So all governors now must sit up, take note of this judgment and act according to this judgment. This judgment has the support of 7 judges' judgment in Samsher Singh, Constitution Bench judgment in Nabam Rebia. So therefore, this is the law. So they should not try to obstruct.
One last question I have. The Attorney General had, after the judgment was passed, the Attorney General made certain arguments with regard to the exercise of Articles 142 powers. If you could clarify, what was the comment from the Attorney General on this issue?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
After the judgment was pronounced, the Attorney General of India, who was present in the courtroom and he was representing the government, made certain comment regarding exercise of Article 142 powers by the Supreme Court.
Yes,
of course, he thanked the court for the. If you could explain for our viewers.
Yes,
what
so
exactly
the Attorney General wanted to say that he has some reservations on certain aspect of the judgment of the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court remarked saying that we have delivered the judgment. This is the law now. So there's no question of reservation. Yeah.
So effectively, are we likely to, with what the Attorney General has commented, are we likely to see a view in sector being filed by the government? Do you foresee some sort of a response from the center or some sort of backlash as far as the government?
There's no question of any backlash now. The bills have become law because of the declaration that they are deemed to have assent. So the bills are no more required to go back to the governor. And in fact, they have set aside the consequential proceedings which happened before the president also. So therefore, the bills have become law now. They will operate.
Thank you very much, Mr. Dwivedi, for explaining all of this in detail for our viewers.